It gives me great joy to announce the reopening of the Basilica for Masses and to welcome you back to the spiritual home of our parish. Our time apart has been difficult, even with the modern age of weekly video Masses, emailed newsletters, our website, and our social media. There is simply no replacement to being physically present in this sacred space with our fellow parishioners in shared worship. We will soon resume the celebration of Masses in the Basilica. Our weekday Mass schedule will remain the same. We will celebrate Mass Monday through Friday at 6:30 a.m. and at 8:30 a.m. and on Saturdays at 8 a.m. Please note that the Basilica will not be available for private prayer after any of the Masses or during the day. When we begin weekend Masses, our schedule will be revised to accommodate the time we need to clean, disinfect, and sanitize the Basilica between Masses. Our revised weekend Mass schedule is as follows. We will celebrate the Mass of Anticipation on Saturday evening at 5 p.m. On Sunday, our Mass schedule is as follows: 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m. Again, please note that the Basilica will not be available for private prayer after Masses.
There are some simple common sense guidelines we will now follow, which are based on archdiocesan rules and the design of our basilica. We seek the personal safety of everyone attending Mass while preserving respect for our sacred liturgies. If you have a temperature or feel ill, have health or mobility issues, or if you are uncomfortable in any way, please do not attend Mass. The Sunday obligation to attend Mass remains suspended. We will continue to live stream and record our weekend Masses, and will make them available on the parish website and social media. We are limited to 20% of capacity at a single Mass, which is around 60 households. This will require parishioners to pre-register for Mass. We will use a very common web-based program called Sign Up Genius, which will allow households to register their attendance. Registration for weekend Masses will open on the Wednesday before, and you will be able to register for weekday Masses up to 1 week prior to the day. A household is counted as 1 to 4 people. Request a limit of 1 reservation per household per Mass in order to give ample opportunity to all to attend Mass. You will be able to access Sign Up Genius through a link on the parish website. The weekly password will be emailed to all parishioners. If you do not have internet access, or if you have special seating needs, please call the rectory during normal business hours for assistance. Those who come to the church without a reservation will be asked to wait in a standby line and will be admitted to Mass if room allows. Everyone coming for Mass must arrive wearing a mask or appropriate face covering. Please bring your own hand sanitizer for use before communion. However, please do not bring any bleach products, as these can damage the wood of the pews. When you arrive for Mass, you will line up outside at the porte cochere, the covered entrance, at the northwest corner of church, facing the parking lot. being certain to keep proper social distancing 6 feet apart. At about 15 minutes before the start of Mass, registered households will be escorted to their seats. The church will be seated from front to back. Please follow the instructions of the ushers and sit only in the designated area of your pew. Households will be seated in pews, alternating between the far left and the far right sides, keeping the center of the pew open to maintain proper distance in all directions between households. Please note, the Mother's Chapel and the side transept sections are not available for seating at this time. Please keep your mask on during Mass at all times. There should be no physical contact with others at any time during Mass, such as at the sign of peace or the Lord's Prayer. The Cardinal has mandated that communion be given only in the hand and not on the tongue. The precious blood will not be offered to the congregation. Use your personal hand sanitizer before receiving communion. Ushers will also have hand sanitizer available. There will be a single file communion line in the middle of the main aisle. When an usher releases your pew for communion, please stand in the center of the aisle, maintaining proper social distance between households. Sanitize your hands before communion with your hand sanitizer before receiving communion. When you step up to the communion minister, please leave your mask on. After receiving communion in the hand, move to the marked spot approximately 12 feet away. Simply remove your mask, receive the body of Christ, and then immediately put your mask back on. Return to your seat by way of the side aisles, again maintaining proper social distance. The end of Mass. We ask everyone to please remain in their pew until you are dismissed. Ushers will release each household in an orderly fashion. Everyone will exit from the front of the Basilica via the 2 side exits by the St. Joseph altar or the Sacred Heart altar. There will be a basket at each exit where you can place your weekly donation as you leave. However, we strongly encourage online giving at givecentral.org. When dismissed, we ask that you leave immediately as we need time to reset and disinfect the church before the next Mass. The church is not available for private prayer after Mass at any time. Please do not congregate outside after Mass. Head directly to your vehicle so that the parking lot will be available for those arriving for the following Mass.
I know that these guidelines may seem awkward at first. New rules may require time getting used to. It is my fervent hope that advances in medical treatment, such as vaccines, will help us loosen the restrictions when it is safe. In the meantime, please bear with us and with your fellow parishioners as we focus again on what is most truly important, our opportunity to worship together again as a faith community. Thank you, and may God bless us all.